chant the top 10 points of today's murli.
You will be content with yourselves and also with others. For this have the determination that no matter how though the paper may be, you definitely have to remain content. You will then continue to be successful. The Father says, I the Supreme Soul, and making you into the masters of the world. I am making you even more elevated than myself. You are studying a very elevated study. Together with having remembrance, you must definitely pay full attention to this study, because it is through this study that you are able to climb a high status. The Father sits here and explains to you children that you don't consider yourselves to be as elevated as the Father consider you to be. The Father says, I am the Lord of the poor. I will make the poor wealthy and the wealthy poor. We belong to the most elevated clan. God Himself is teaching us stay in this intoxication. In order to make your head better, take a dose of the nectar of this knowledge every day. The Father says, remove your attachment from everything, your wealth, your possessions, your children, your body, etc. Sacrifices yourselves completely, for only then will you climb a high status. The sun of happiness rises high in the hearts of those who are happy. Today Baba says, we belong to the most elevated clan. God Himself is teaching us stay in this intoxication. To imbibe absorb knowledge, you have to contemplate on a murli point or listen to or read a murli. Reading, listening to and contemplating on the murli points should be enjoyed, and there should be acceptance of the knowledge. If you work contemplating on the murli point that you are a soul who has taken many births through the cycle, the first stage of the churning process is that you should believe that you are a soul, a point of light, and that time does flow in a cyclic manner. In addition to this, you have to imbibe or absorb the murli point. This means that you have to constantly see yourself as the soul who has taken many births and is now in the confluence age with God. You have to create numerous thought to this effort. Have the feeling that you are the soul experiencing the soul consciousness stage. Sustain this feeling by soaking yourself up with numerous thoughts to this effort. Create powerful thoughts through having faith, so that your mind and intellect are filled with these powerful thoughts. Create these powerful thoughts as you read and complain on the words in the murli. When you do this, your mind and intellect get filled with powerful thoughts. Your mind will be filled with the powerful thoughts that you create and with the intoxication which have been brought by the intellect into the mind. Based on your thoughts, the information which the intellect brings from the memory bank includes: first, the Bk knowledge which you received before this; second, the thoughts that you previously created based on the BK knowledge. Third, your experiences based on the BK knowledge. The intellect gets filled with powerful thoughts. First, as you use it to churn the knowledge, and second, as the intellect takes powerful thoughts, etc., to and fro between the memory bank and the mind. The mind and intellect getting filled with powerful thoughts, etc., are all part of the stage of observation. Since your mind and intellect is filled with pure positive thoughts and knowledge, waste negative thoughts cannot come near. The voices remain distant because you are getting filled with God's energies and are becoming spiritually powerful. The initial stage of observation then goes into the final stage of absorption, where you experience yourself as the blissful soul. As you observe, imbibe the knowledge, you become soul conscious. You can become soul conscious through remembering any murli point that has been given by God in the murlis. As you become soul conscious, you imbibe what you are contemplating on. As a consequence, you have a relevant experience. Om Shanti.